Hi there folks, and welcome once again to Get Strumming. Now today I thought we'd have a look at the song The Snake, which was written way back in 1963 by singer Oscar Brown. But it wasn't until 1968 that Al Wilson had the big hit with it. And even to this day, it's still a guaranteed Northern Soul floor filler. Play it often at DJ sets for weddings, and it's guaranteed to get all age demographics up. It's such a really cool song. Now, some of you will realise that there's a couple of key changes in this song. Now, a lot of people hate key changes because usually it means that you're starting off in a really simple key, and then once you go up half a step, then you're using really tricky bar chords. However, this song isn't actually too difficult. The key changes aren't that tricky, and plus it's a really integral part to the song. I think I'm always expecting or waiting for the key changes whenever I hear it, so I thought I'd include them. They're not too tricky, so anyway, let's have a look at it. I'm now going to show you, give you a run through, of how the song should go, something like, anyway, and then we'll have a look at the chords afterwards. So here we go. This is The Snake by Oscar Brown, and then a bit later Al Stewart. On her way to work one morning, down the path alongside the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. This pretty colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Oh well, she cried, I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. Take me in, oh tender woman, take me in, oh heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman, sighed the snake. Now she wrapped him up all cozy in a coverture of silk, and laid him by the fireside with some honey and some milk. Now she hurried home from work that night as soon as she arrived. Now she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. Take me in, oh tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman, sighed the snake. Key change. Now she clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in, by now you might have died. She stroked his pretty skin again, and then kissed and held him tight. But instead of saying thanks, that snake gave her a vicious bite. Oh, take me in, oh tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman, sighed the snake. Here we go, another key change. Well, I saved you, cried that woman, and you've bitten me even wide. And you know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm gonna die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew darn well I was a snake before you brought me in. Take me in, oh tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman, sighed the snake. Sighed the snake. Take me in, oh tender woman, sighed the snake. So there you go. So there it was. Again, as per usual, I made one or two mistakes there, but not to worry. Nobody's watching. Anyway, let's have a look at these chords. So for every, for the first and second verses, you're going to be using D minor and A7. So really simple chords. So here we go. So we've got first finger on the first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, fourth string, third finger, second fret, third string. So that's D minor. Then we're going to go to an A7. Again, a nice, easy chord to use. So here we go. we're using our first finger on the first fret, third string. Now, once we reach the third verse, this is where things get a little bit tricky, because now we've got to go to a D sharp minor. A couple of ways to play this. You can play it as a bar chord, which is a little bit tricky. Use your first finger across the first fret, second finger, second fret, second string, third finger, third fret, fourth string, fourth finger, third fret, third string. So that's the bar chord version. Then there's an easier version where you use your first finger on the first fret, first string, second finger, second fret, second string, third finger, third fret, fourth string, fourth finger, third fret, third string. So that's the slightly easier version of D minor 7. If you want to make it even easier, you can just use your first, second and third fingers on the first, second and third strings, first, second and third frets. But don't, if you do play it like this, miss out the bottom string. Otherwise, you'll get this really weird discordant sound. So just pluck the top 3 strings if you're going to play it like that. Next chord is the A sharp 7th. So slightly trickier because it's a bar chord now. So you've got to use your first finger on the first fret, second finger, second fret, third string. And I will grant you, it's a bit of a tricky chord, this one, because you've really got to press down quite hard. Things get easier once we get to the last verse, and then we're going to go up half a step again to E minor. Good thing is, a couple of ways to play the E minor. You can either play it as a 4-finger chord, 3-finger chord, or 2-finger chord. So how I usually play it is by using my first finger on the second fret, first string, second finger, third fret, second string, third finger, fourth fret, third string. That's the easiest way. If you wanted to, you can leave your first and second fingers where they are. Your third finger would go on the fourth fret, fourth string, and third finger, fourth fret, fourth string, fourth finger, sorry, getting mixed up, fourth finger, fourth fret, third string. And then there's the 2-fingered version where you would use your first finger on the second fret, first string, third finger, fourth fret, third string. So that's the 2-fingered version. Then we're going to go to B7. So what you're in effect doing is moving your fingers from the first, second and third strings to the second, third and fourth strings. So you're really just hopping them over a string, each finger a string. There's the E minor, 3-fingered version, and here's the B7. There we go, that's better. So that's the 3-fingered version. So B7, first finger, second fret, second string, second finger, third fret, third string, third finger, fourth fret, fourth string. So that's all the chords we need. So we've got, just to go over them again, D minor to A7. Then we've got D sharp minor to A sharp 7th. Then we've got E minor to B7. Now we need to have a look at the strumming pattern. Now there's a couple of ways you can do the strumming here. What I was doing was this kind of thing. It was a down, up, slap, up, slap, up. So it's a little bit tricky, this this strumming, but it does really work with the rhythm if you listen to the original. So it goes like this. I'll do that again. Down, up, slap, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, slap, up, sorry, I'll do that again. Down, up, slap, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, slap, up. That is a little bit tricky, and I kind of do it just as I hear the actual record. But when you actually slow it down, it's quite a tricky strumming pattern to use. So this is another one that you can also use. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So this one doesn't involve any slapping of the strings. It's just down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And if you want to keep it really simple, just do simple downstrokes. On our way to work one morning, down the path alongside the lake. You see how much simpler it is just doing down strums. But like I say, there are the other strumming patterns you can use. Down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Or you can do the one with the slapping, which is down, up, slap, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, slap, up. So 3 different strumming patterns there. So what I'll do now is I'll go through the actual song so you know exactly where to change chords. So we're going to start on the D minor. On our way to work one morning, down the path alongside the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a... Now we're going to go to A7. Frozen snake. Here's back to D minor. Greedy coloured skin had been all frosted with the dew. Oh well, she cried, I'll take you in. And A7, I'll take care of. Then just 1 strum on the D minor. You take me, and then start strumming again on the word in on D minor. In, oh tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, tender woman. A7, sighed, back to D minor, snake. So we're still on the D minor now. Now she wrapped him up all cozy in a coverture of silk, and laid him by the fireside with some, now to A7, honey and some milk. Now she, back to D minor, hurried home from work that night. As soon as she arrived, now she found that pretty snake she'd taken. A7 in her B&re, 1 strum on D minor. 5, take me, back to D minor. In, oh tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman. A7, sighed, back to D minor, snake. Now to D sharp minor. Now she clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in by... And then A sharp 7th. Now you must have died. Now she, D sharp minor, stroked his pretty skin again, and then she kissed and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake, then A7, A sharp 7, gave her a vicious, back to D sharp minor, bite. Ooh, take me, back to D sharp minor. In, oh tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in, oh tender woman. A sharp 7, side, D sharp minor, snake. Now another key change to E minor. I saved you, cried that woman, and you've bitten me even why. And you know your bite is poisonous. And B7, now I'm gonna die. E minor, oh shut up, you silly woman, said that reptile with a grin. You knew darn well I was a snake. B7, for you brought me, back to E minor. In, take me, E minor. In, oh tender woman, take me in for heaven's sake. A7, sighed the E minor, snake, B7, sighed the snake, E minor, oh Chibi, oh tender woman, B7, sighed the E minor, snake. There we are. So that was The Snake by Oscar Brown and Al Wilson a little bit later. Yes, so I think I've mentioned everything that needs mentioning there. So obviously you're starting with D minor, going to A7, first and second verses. Then get to the third verse, we're going to D sharp minor, then to A sharp 7th, which is the tricky chord there. Then things get a little bit easier when we go to E minor and B minor, E minor and B7, sorry. And as I say, if you do struggle with these strumming patterns, just keep it simple. Take me in, oh tender woman, take me in, for heaven's sake, take me in, oh tender woman, sighed the snake. Or you can do the, or you can do down, up, slap, up, slap, up, down, up, slap, up, slap, up. So whichever way you want to play it is entirely up to you, but I hope I've given you enough there to give you something that you can work with anyway. So thank you very much for joining me, and don't forget to keep on sending me your song requests as well, because they're all brilliant and I love putting them together. So take care for now and all the best. Keep on strumming.